Good battle. Both teams really a lot of respect for Michigan coming in, the way they played, the year. They're coming off a loss. Everybody thought they were going to be different. Wanted to have been good all year, you know, and then today was the same kind of game. Proud of the guys for battling, playing hard. A lot of one-on-one plays when you play these guys. Our defense battled really, really well. Did give up probably the difference in the game outside of our field position issues in the first half with the wind and us not being able to flip the field. It seemed like we played a little uphill. Punting issues, you know, got us in field position. Right before the end of the third quarter, we didn't manage to drive. And a week ago, we ran it. Went in the fourth quarter still. We came out, we threw one, punted one more time into the wind, and gave them a short field when they scored to make it 20. I didn't like the way we managed that drive, but our guys battled hard. Defense was fighting, did give up. I think the difference game was the run game. Our kicking errors on the punt team got us today a little bit. Again, I appreciate the way the kids battled. We took care of the ball. We tried to get in the fourth quarter. Couldn't get a stop. I think the end we're going to have them third and what looks like 7. We get a late hit. We jump off sides, get them 1st and 5. So defense has been great to finish a little bit better, but great defensive effort. Offense did some things they needed to. It's a great defense. Just wasn't good enough today. Michigan's a really good team, and we congratulate those guys. They're a strong football team.
As far as the punt game did go, what happened on the 3 blocks and then just overall execution?
Well, again, they've been pretty good coming at it all year, and tell you what you take, you know exactly the bottom line, the way we block it. The guy has a guy, and we miscommunicated, didn't block a guy on the one. I didn't see the second one personally, where it came from, so and even on the replay, I couldn't tell because of the angle. So I don't know who busted. I know the first one, when they got a hand on one, we had some miscommunication between a guard and one of our fullbacks there, who's there, whatever. They did nothing new. They have a great punt returner, and they come at you and punt block and block it. So you got to play both sides of the coin there. Tonight they got us in it, so disappointing. I don't think it's anything new. You know, just outplayed us on that play.
On that third down where Alcorn kind of escaped the blitz and what did you see in that?
Yeah, we were in position. Looked like we'd had some good pressure and in coverage, and we just kind of lost, I think, a little bit of our rush lanes and integrity, and he got out and made a play. I think there's another example. I think one time they had a crossing route where position kind of slipped, and the guy cut back. So we're in position a couple times, but you know they got good football players, and they made a play. But our guys, again, they were coming at him that play. That would have been a huge one to get. Kind of let them off gave them some momentum there, and great credit to that kid. He made a heck of a play. I think they scored a play later.
I think Rich handled just the elements. It's probably his first time playing in snow and
Snow's in Dallas, freezing rain. Not a Florida guy. I mean, good. I mean, I thought early in the third quarter we took a couple shots into the wind and got held up on it. But other than that, again, he didn't force any. I thought, the ball came out at the very, very end. We're just trying to see if we could get lucky. Although it was 2 scores a minute ago and you couldn't see the field. That ball came out. Other than that, I thought, again, he's played so much better down the stretch, and that's a team that gets after the quarterback. We had a plan trying to help them. I know one time we had a great third down run that we popped early in the third quarter, got called for holding. They won the third quarter, and outside that, it was a pretty good football game on our part, and we just had a hard time getting going there. But I thought Rich played good. I mean, every play was going to be challenged. He gave our guys a chance. I thought receivers battled hard. There was tough elements out there, but we knew it was going to be a one-on-one game. We knew we needed to run the ball to keep some pressure off of our protection. We're based on our 4th right tackle and a freshman left tackle. And it's one of the best sacks teams in the country, so we had to do some things to take care of us. And what conservative football is just, we had to take our shots, and we had to be smart to do some things to take care of Richard. I think Richard understood the plan. I think he came in with a lot of confidence in what we were trying to do. And I think he played very calm today. That's a great arena. It was tough elements. It was great defense. He can play better, but that was a solid game. He's getting so much better. Look in his eye, preparation. He's not off the chart yet. He continues to improve, and I'm very proud of him. He's doing well.
down in the goal line there after they kicked their field goal for the 7-6. Just take us through the play calling a little bit. It looked like you guys started to run and then used Rich on the quarterback.
Yeah, we ran the first play. We ran one of our base plays. and it looked like they came off the edge and didn't honor him. So we kind of came back to it, and Peppers was there the next play, so we just kind of said, hey, you know, because he's a guy that once in a while in the run game, you know, you think he's a little bit more of a throw, he's not the running threat that Xander would be. And so we just thought to play for it. So we basically just repeated the concept and said, hey man, your choice, read it up. Because the first play was kind of designed to run it. The second play, he had the option, and you know, he thought it was there and the kid made a play. And then on third down, I thought with the pressure where we were, as tight as it was, we needed points. I thought they would get upfield coming after the quarterback. I think it was third and 6 or 7. And we tried to run an inside track play, counter play, and it just didn't work.
Coach, at halftime during the Penn State game, there were some breakdowns in the defense, there were some big plays in the second half. What does it take, what's it going to take to keep from those breakdowns in the defense and getting those big plays?
Well, you know, first of all, it's a credit how good they're playing to start. At the same time, I think we're at the time of the year with our depth, we're still probably just a little thin where some of the wear and tear in volume and depth and coaches' confidence throughout the year of playing guys. So probably some things that happened week 3, week 4, week 5, week 6, probably are wearing and it affects our practice now. And we try to do things because you got to maintain toughness, how to tackle, how to block. There's a way you practice, but you can also over-practice, not be ready for the game. So I think some of it's just a slight, just drop off to some of the 1s and 2s. Probably playing the 1s a little bit more than we need to, and it's kind of catching us at the end.
Cammy on it, running back in the Wildcats, just to try to add in that explosiveness.
Yeah, and you know, again, we thought, you know, Jet's been out, Cole Guest has been out, a couple of the running backs, you know, Clyde Newton, and we're kind of down on backs. So it's to take, we thought maybe a little bit of a workload off of Devine. Devontae Williams had an ankle, and so we just thought to take a little bit of workload and try to get him some touches. Anything else? All right, guys, thanks for being here. Ladies.